AI Valley. Today we are going to review an inspiring and educational TED Talk by Daphne Koller. What we were learning from online education. This talk explore how online education is changing, the way people learn and how technology can make high quality education accessible to millions of learners and around the world. Daphne Koller is a computer scientist and educator who has worked extensively on online learning. In this talk, she explains how online platform can collect valuable information about students' learning behavior and use that information to improve education. So let's understand the key idea from this TED talk and why they are important for students and teachers today. Traditional education has limitation. Daphne Koller begins by highlighting some challenges in traditional education. In a traditional classrooms, one teacher may have dozens of students, every student in different. Some students learn quickly while others need more time. Some students understand a concept immediately and while others may need additional explanation and practice. But in traditional classroom it can be difficult for a teacher to provide completely personalized learning to every student. Online education can help address some of these challenges. Technology allows students to access lessons, exercise, quizzes, and educational resources at their own pace. Education can reach millionaires. So one of the most powerful idea in the talk is accessibility. A good teacher or university may be located thousands of kilometers away from a student. In the past, distance could make educational difficult or impossible to access. Online education change this student with an internet connection can potentially access courses from universities and educators around the world. This means education is no longer limited by in the same way. A student does not necessarily have to travel to another country learn from an expert. They can learn online from their own home. This creates enormous opportunities for students who may not have access to high quality education institution nearby. Learning at your own pace. Another major advantage of online education is flexibility. In a traditional classrooms, the teacher usually follow a fixed schedule, but online learning can allow students to watch a lecture again, pause it, take notes, and review difficult concepts. If a student does not understand something the first time, they can go back and learn it again. This encourage more personalized learning experience. However, flexibility also requires discipline. Online education give student freedom, but students must take responsibility for managing their on time and completing the work. One of the most interesting part of Daphne Koller talk is the use of data to understand learning. In a traditional classroom, a teacher may see as a student final exam result, but online platform can potentially capture much more information. They can record how students answer questions and where they make mistake, how much time they spend in activities, and which concept cause difficulties. This information can help educators understand how students actually learn. Instead of simply asking, did the student get the answer right, we can ask, why did the student make this mistake? That is a much deeper question. And learning from mistakes are an important part of education. Sometimes students make these some mistakes again and again because they have misunderstood fundamental concepts. Online learning system and can identify patterns in these mistakes. For example, if thousands of students make the same mistake on a particular questions, educator can investigate why. Maybe the question is confusing, maybe the lesson was not clear, maybe student need another example. This creator an opportunity to improve the teaching material. In this way, online education can create a feedback loop between student, teachers, and educational content. Education become more personalized. Another important idea is personalized education. Imagine two students study mathematics, and student understand a particular concept quickly. Student may struggle with it in a traditional classroom. Both students receive the same lesson and the same amount of practice. Online system can potentially provide different learning and experience. Student may move forward to more advanced material. Student B may receive additional explanations and practice. This does not mean technology can completely replace teachers. Instead, technology can help teachers understand students better and provide more tact support. The role of teacher. A common question about online education is, will technology replace teacher? The message of this talk suggests that technology can transform the role of teachers rather than simply eliminate it. Teacher can spend less time repeating basic information and more time helping students understand difficult concepts, solving problems, discussing ideas, and developing critical thinking. Technology can handle some repetitive parts of education. Teachers can focus more on the human side of learning, and that human connection remain extremely important. Okay? Learning together. Online education is not only about studying alone, it can also create global learning communication communities. Students from different countries and background can take the some courses, discuss ideas, work together, and learn from one another. To conclude, Daphne Koller, what we are learning from online education give us an important message. Technology is not just changing where we learn; it is changing how we understand learning itself. Online education can connect with students, with teachers, courses, and communities from around the world. So, the future of education is not simply about putting classroom online. It is about creating better ways of people to learn. And thank you for watching.